Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is a bridal inspired look, and this is an HD makeup look. HD makeup photographs much better in professional photography than regular makeup. The minerals just reflect the light in a beautiful way. So I'm going to show you two looks. I'm going to show you a more natural look. This is the look that most of my clients ask me for their big day. Something natural but still glamorous. And the second look will be a little bit more dramatic but still natural. This is a look that I will probably end up wearing on my wedding day just because I like a little bit more drama. So you get the best of both worlds here. So I'm going to start off with the natural one and then we'll move on to the more dramatic one. So let's go ahead and jump into it. I also wanted to mention this video is a collab with Taya, and as you can see, she is absolutely stunning and her editing is on another level, so be sure to check out her look. She's also doing a bridal look as well, and you can check her out in the bottom bar, or you can click on the annotation and that will lead you right to her channel. So be sure to check her out and don't forget to subscribe to her, and let's go ahead and get into the video. So the first step is to prime your lids. You definitely want to prime your lids on your wedding day. You don't want any creasing and you want it to last all night, so I'm using my Urban Decay primer potion in the color Eden and applying that all over my lids. Now as a base for our lid color, I'm using I Heart This by Colourpop, and this will just catch the light beautifully. I'm obsessed with Colourpop and it looks great in photography. Next up, I'm taking my Lorac Pro palette and I'm using the color Sable, and I'm applying that right into my crease with a big fluffy blending brush. You want to make sure that you really buff everything out. You don't want to see any harsh lines in your pictures, so be sure that you just blend away. To help ensure that we have no harsh lines, I'm using white and applying that right underneath my eyebrow, and I'm just blending out any extra harsh lines on top of the crease color that we use, so just blend it back and forth. For my liner, I'm using Wet n Wild gel eyeliner and I'm applying that right to my lash line. I'm not winging this one out. I will for the more dramatic portion of this video, but for this look I'm just putting it right to my lash line. It is pretty waterproof, so I love using this on my brides. It stays on until you take it off at night. And like I mentioned, this is the more natural portion of the video, so I'm not applying false lashes for this look. I'm just going to apply a couple coats of mascara. Make sure it's waterproof because you never know, you may cry a little bit. It is a wedding day. For my foundation for this look, I am using my Kett Jet airbrush machine. Feel free to use a regular HD foundation if you don't have one, but I just love the look of airbrush on special occasions. It'll last you all night and it looks great in photography, so I'm going to give you a mini tutorial. If you want to see a full-blown airbrush video, please let me know and I'll be sure to do one for you. But basically, I'm holding the airbrush about 3 to 4 inches away from my face. The closer I get to my face, the less product I release. You really just want to do thin layers of this. It's all about doing multiple thin layers. You don't want to cake it up in one round, you know. It's all about just looking natural, and it just has an amazing finish. I absolutely love it. If you don't use an airbrush machine, be sure to use some sort of HD foundation. The minerals in HD foundation are smaller than minerals in regular foundation, therefore they'll photograph much better than regular foundation would, so be sure some sort of HD foundation. For today's highlight, I'm using MAC Pro Longwear, and I'm just going to apply this underneath my eyes in a triangle shape down the bridge of my nose and on my chin as well. Then I'm going to blend everything out with a Beauty Blender. In my opinion, the Beauty Blender is the closest to airbrush that you can get without actually using an airbrush machine, and it is just amazing. Now I did want to do a bit of a dramatic contour, so I'm using my Eve Pearl palette, and yes, it melted. It looks like monster disgustingness and I hate it, so don't look at that, but anyways, I'm taking this kind of cool tone, darker color, and I'm applying this in all the areas that I want to contour. So underneath my cheekbones, up on my forehead, and on my jawbone as well. So I'm just blending this all out. It's all about just buffing it and blending it. You want to make sure you blend the crap out of it because you don't want to have lines in your wedding pictures because you're going to look crazy. So blend the crap out of it and just do your thing. Now I'm taking this highlight color from the Eve Pearl palette as well, and I'm applying this right to my upper cheekbones, and this will just catch the light and look amazing in your pictures. I know I keep talking about your pictures, but you know, that's what a wedding day is all about. Pictures. And I guess getting married too, but you know, whatever. My favorite shade to contour my nose with is Taupe from the Lorac Pro palette, so I'm just going to lightly contour my nose and make sure that you blend it out really good so you don't look like a psycho. I want to have a nice natural glow to my cheeks, so I'm using Superb by Sigma, which is a cream blush, and this is probably my favorite blush out of my whole collection. This just gives you the most natural glow, and it is just amazing. Then I went back and set my under eyes with a translucent powder. I completely forgot to do that, so do not forget to set your under eyes because you don't want to be creasing up on your big day. For my brows, I'm using Sigma's gel eyeliner in the color Toasted, and I'm using this with an extremely light hand because a little bit of this goes a long way, but I love how it just glides right over the brows. I wanted my eyeshadow to be a touch more shimmery, so I'm using my NYX Shimmer Roll-On Stick, and I'm using my finger to just pat that on top of that Colourpop eyeshadow. And just try and avoid your eyeliner. I should have done this before my eyeliner, but I just realized that I need some more shimmer in my life. Now to make her lower lash line look a little bit thicker, I'm using Espresso from the Lorac Pro Palette. I'm just applying that from the outside and working my way in right underneath my lash line. Now I'm jumping ship to the Lorac Pro 2 palette, and I'm taking Snow. I'm applying this right into my inner tear duct area. This is really going to illuminate the eye and make it look a lot larger. For my lips, I decided to go with Viva Glam 5 by MAC. I just want to keep things nice and simple for a more natural look. So here we have the completed natural bridal look. Like I said, it's still glamorous, but it's very, very natural for those of you who don't wear makeup on a day-to-day basis. Let's go ahead and switch on over to the more glamorous look. It's still natural, but a little bit more dramatic than the first look. The first step to vamp up this look is to tape up the corners of your eyes to just kind of make it easier to get that cat eye look. Now I'm taking Taupe from my Lorac Pro palette and applying that right into my crease with a big fluffy blending brush. Taking Black from the Lorac Pro Palette, I'm using a more tapered blending brush and really just buffing it right into the outer part of my crease, really focusing on making that outer V stand out. After you remove the tape, go ahead and add a nice winged eyeliner. I'm just using my Lorac Front of the Line Pro Liner. I find this is my favorite little tool to use to get my cat eye. For the lips, I'm still keeping it pretty simple, just a shade darker. I'm using Viva Glam 6 by MAC, and I just wanted to use something nice and neutral so when it wears off throughout the night, it's not going to look crazy. To top this look off, I added false lashes, but I can't find the footage anywhere, so just add some falsies to make the drama really pop. But that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. For those of you who are getting married, congratulations, and hopefully this video will help you on the day of. So once again, thanks for watching. I'll talk to you all next time. Bye!